Hi, here I am, not atop the tallest building in Moose Jaw, but in one of the most important offices. We're in Fraser Tolomy's office, the mayor of our city, and we're talking today about some of the things that are important in the mayor's life, get a little update on how the city's running, and you may notice when you get to come and visit him that he has walls covered with different things, his military history, of course, and the corner I'm sitting in, I call it a sports nook. And of course, Fraser has been, for a few years, and we'll find out more about that, involved with Special Olympics in our community, and that's what we're going to talk about today with His Worship. So, welcome to the program. Tell me about Special Olympics and how you got involved.
Well, hi, Lyle. Thanks for having me here today. And yeah, Special Olympics, I've been part of the organization for just over 3 years now, 3.5 years. I've been chair of the board for the local Moose Jaw Special Olympics community. And
how did you get involved with that?
You know, I was asked to come on board, and you know, it was one of those things that I always wanted to get involved, and I just didn't know where the opening was. And a group approached me and said, would you be interested in helping us out with our board and helping us out with our organization? And so I just, on that note, I encourage anybody that's interested, I'm asking you to get involved in the community, whether it's Special Olympics or something else. But Special Olympics was near and dear to my heart, and so I got asked, and I came on board, and ever since then, it's no turning back.
You're a Cobra. You got the Cobra shirt. Let's let people see the Cobras are ready to
strike.
Ready? It's not necessarily a good word in,
no.
in the business world.
That's right.
But the Moose Jaw team, what area does that cover?
Well, so we have Moose Jaw now. Now we are in the Southwest District, which now that means we partner with Swift Current, but we have our own local organization. Okay. So for our district, our colors are yellow and black, just like my favorite Boston Bruins. So
or the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Or the Pittsburgh
or the Predators.
Yeah.
You're playing all the cards.
I'm playing all the cards this game. Yeah. Now you get into trouble doing that. Yeah. So yeah, we're part of the Moose Jaw organization, and we have a great number of athletes. They're fantastic people to get involved with. I get more out of it than what I get putting in, and I'm really proud of our group.
Yeah, the ones that I like are the floor hockey guys. Oh, they're just nuts.
Yeah, they are. You know, one of the things that we've been doing with our organization is trying to raise awareness. Right? Because they're a community within our community. So we want to raise awareness, we want people to get involved. And the other thing is to value our athletes. And when we took over, we saw that our athletes were showing up with ratty old hockey jerseys torn, and they'd had them for years, and all their equipment was, taped together with duct tape. And we've been able to, through raising awareness, raise funds, and we've been able to go out and buy brand new hockey jerseys. And it makes our athletes feel proud.
You feel a lot better as a team member when you look like a team.
Absolutely, and we got them all new equipment, and these athletes have been winning gold medals for us in local games. So they are nuts, but they win.
The floor hockey guys. It's such competition, and skill.
Yeah.
You think, well, Special Olympics, no. These guys can play.
They can play, and one of their favorite events is playing the local police, and so the guys, in fact, the police force look forward to it as well. But we've got them new equipment, and they go and win gold medals in hockey, gold medals in bocce ball, and gold medals in soccer, and bowling as well. We've got great athletes, so I'm really, really proud of our crew.
Yeah, and so is it a large group of people that organize these events?
Well, we have about 65 athletes in our community. Okay. We have a board of I'd probably say about 6, and we're always looking for more. We want to build, and volunteers. We're looking for lots of volunteers.
Yeah. There's a special event coming up about this.
Yes, yeah. So it's the first time in over 40 years that Moose Jaw will be hosting the Provincial Summer Games. We're doing that June 16th is opening ceremonies, 17th is the games day, and the 18th is closing up some of the games and closing ceremonies. So really exciting.
Yeah. And this all takes place where?
Well, so the law enforcement torch run is going to be running down Main Street, and then
That's part of it too.
yeah, and they're going to have the opening ceremonies, which is going to be at Mosaic Place, and it's going to be lighting of the cauldrons. So,
Who gets to do that?
well, I can't say that. That's part of the surprise.
Well, sometimes you have like athletes who come in and like I know that they try and honor the people from the past, and you know, I've seen like Muhammad Ali did it.
Yeah.
In
Wayne Gretzky for the Vancouver Winter Games. So we're going to have that, and that's going to be opening ceremonies. There will be some games starting on the Friday and a reception, and then Saturday it's all hands on deck, and we're going to be having softball. We're going to be having bocce ball at Yarra Centre. We're going to be having athletics up at Guthridge Field. We'll have 5-pin bowling at South Hill Bowling Centre. We're going to have 10-pin bowling. We're going to have to do that out in Regina. But yeah, lots of fun stuff coming. We're excited. I'm excited. We're trying to raise funds and volunteers to help support in these games.
And it's such a wonderful thing, as we talked about, the spirit of competition that the athletes and the athletes' creed that they're involved with, and they take it very seriously to represent their community, and they also take it seriously to do their best every time.
Absolutely. It's one of the things that unites us is sports. And as you said, they're very competitive, and we love that. We love seeing that. We love to nurture that. We also love to nurture the teamwork aspect of that, and our athletes are very good at that. And some of the athletes in our community that are not going to be participating, they are so excited to be hosting and to be volunteering and to be supporting other athletes, and it really touches me, and I'm really, really proud of them. So,
how many events are there, Fraser? I don't know a number, but
well, we have, so let's start off. There's 9 districts coming from across the province, which is 250 athletes, and then volunteers, experts in the field with swimming and soccer. Now, we did some number changing, and I believe it's 9 events that we're going to be hosting here.
Okay.
So, and yeah, we're excited about that. As I said, mentioned a couple of them. There's going to be athletics. So there's different sports within the athletics: bocce ball, bowling, soccer, softball, and it's going to be good. And then we're going to have a health and wellness aspect of this, about teaching our athletes to eat healthy and some components of staying healthy and active.
And oftentimes, the medical and the physical things that are at competitions are not necessarily healthy ones, but ones that the athletes are trying to find better ways to enhance their performances. But these people, that's not part of it. You're just trying to help them to be a good nutrition and lead a healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely, yeah. And so we're trying to cover all the bases, and we've got a great community, within the EMS, within our hospitals, and with our police and fire that are supporting that. And I'm really proud. I'm really proud of our community. We always seem to pull together. Yeah. And it's a good thing. Yeah. Now, I was looking at your shirt, and you talked about sponsorship. What's 67JM? That's in honor of Jason Mercer. Okay. And Jason, he was
good young man.
He was a good young man, and he really loved supporting Special Olympics, and he was always out for the hockey, and so our athletes really love him, and they wanted something on their shirt to remember him, and
I know that the police service is up on the shoulder here.
Yeah, and
I don't know if you can
they
see that, but
the Moose Jaw Police Service. So they helped sponsor our jerseys.
And what's over here?
And then the Warriors organization has been fantastic, really, really good. We've got an Athlete of the Month for the Warriors games. Winmar has been a sponsor and really supporting us there. And we've got a lot of local businesses that really do contribute to helping us out, and that's who we're going to ask for sponsorship for the games.
Well, how do you feed and house all those people? How does that happen?
Look, I'm in charge. I just don't. I'm not in charge of everything. We do have, they're going to be staying in the local hotels, and there's going to be volunteers, assigned to different hotels to make sure the athletes are safe, and also we're going to have volunteers looking to make sure that they're. Any emergencies come up that they're taken care of. But yeah, that's what we do. We host them in the local hotels, and you think about it, 250 athletes and then their parents are all going to be in town for this weekend. It's going to be a huge event.
Good for our economy.
Yeah, it's good for our economy. Putting on the politician's hat, obviously that's huge. But I think about our community. We just recently had a dunk tank event. And
yes, you were very, very, very buoyant.
Yes, and we raised over $14,000 for Special Olympics Saskatchewan, and that was very similar to the numbers in Regina. So I'm really proud of our community. We really we're generous, and we like giving, and we like giving of our time, and so it's good. I'm proud of our community, and man, I'm just excited about these games.
And I know that when we talked, one of the things that you talked about before you were elected was qualifications. He said, well, to me, one of my number one things is being involved in Special Olympics. I'm chairman of that. That's important for me.
Yeah. Well, I've shared this with you before, Lyle, that my job is about serving. It's about serving the community. It's not a position of status for me, and I want to serve my community. I've said this before. I believe that politics is an honorable profession, and I want to restore that because,
sometimes it's not.
Yes, I mean it's been smeared, and I get that. I understand, and we live in a world of accountability and transparency. But when I take off that hat, I get a little bit of me time, and that me time is in Special Olympics, and it's about serving in a different capacity, and the results that I see, it's amazing, and it's tangible. I get to see the athletes. I went around with one of the athletes. We went to different high schools on Monday morning to do a presentation, asking the younger generation to get involved. They're the future leaders, and how do they get involved in? And one of our athletes, he was doing the presenting, and he was flawless, speaking in front of the large bodies of students, and he was happy. He was really happy because, again, it's a community within a community.
Well, we're at the end of our time, Fraser, and we were worried before we came on. There's so many good things about this, so I want to thank you for being involved, and thank you for bringing the games to Moose Jaw, which is a wonderful thing. It's been like a long time. So congratulations. Hope you have sunny weather on June the
16th, 17th, and 18th.
At various venues around the community. Go out and enjoy competition and enjoy the spirit of what it's like to do your best every time. So thanks, Fraser, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon on Moose Jaw this week.